Hello, and welcome to another update video about ADA. ADA continues to be under selling pressure, and ADA has now entered the support zone we put onto the chart yesterday for this potential B-wave pullback. So it is clear that it's at least a diagonal pattern, which is unfolding. Maybe the wave 4 is still unfolding, which presumably actually bottomed on the 20th of December. But to confirm that further, I need to see a break below 85.8 cents, followed by a break below the 30th of December low, which formed around 83 cents. Why is this important? Because for now we could track this as an impulse. No, not an impulse, a diagonal pattern to the upside. Then we would be in a B wave pullback right now, and that would be wave B of 3. In a diagonal pattern, the subwaves are all corrective, and in a B wave, however, we should see the price hold this support area. Now, the problem is that whenever we're dealing with diagonal patterns, we can't trust them, and whenever we're dealing with a B wave, whenever we're dealing with a B wave, typically support areas are weak because B waves respect Fibonacci support less than impulsive structures. And therefore, I wouldn't try to, rely on this diagonal pattern. The local trend is clearly still down, and it could easily evolve into a still unfolding fourth wave, which in the yellow count bottomed on the 20th of December. But as I said, any break below support and any break below the local invalidation point for this AB structure, and that invalidation point is at 83 cents, would suggest strongly that the wave 4 is still unfolding. And it would just mean a more complex correction. And yeah, it would look a bit strange, but possibly then a large A, B, C. What we need to do now, we need to identify what the 100% extension target would be for the white scenario, so that we have a scenario to watch should the market break below that 83 cent level, which is the invalidation point for the yellow scenario, at least for the scenario in which this is a B wave of a diagonal. Now, good news is the 100% extension ends above the 64 cent level, which is absolute key support. So the 64 cent level I've been highlighting to you for many, many weeks, maybe even months, that the 64 cent level is not months, it's weeks. It's the key support level for this scenario. And if we're now in a larger correction or it's still unfolding, then ideally the internal wave structure would give us some projections that indicate the market could hold above the 64 cent level. And the 100% extension target is such a target. And yeah, ideally, we would not want this to be ending below 64 cents. Well, it's not, it's above 64 cents, which gives some hope. Gives some hope. But clearly ADA is struggling like many altcoins at the moment out there. This rally was, I want to say, promising, but the market could not hold micro support. So we got our first warning yesterday that this upside impulse is likely failing. And that's the advantage of Elliott wave, that we have a good idea of what is likely going to happen next if certain support levels break, especially on the micro level. I mean, we have to be honest, on the larger time frame, absolutely nothing has changed for many, many weeks. The daily time frame remains unchanged. Wait, 1 second, just need to open the wrong chart. Just want to open the long-term chart. On the micro level, obviously there's a lot of action, right? But on the larger time frame, we're still above support. We're still above the 64 cent level. We're even still above the 20th of December low. So we'll see how it all progresses. I mean, in reality, many different structures could evolve here. 4-away 4, like even a triangle pattern is technically possible, but should not be assumed until we see some further evidence. So in summary, ADA is still holding above key support, which is the 64 cent level, to maintain an overall bullish outlook. On the smaller time frame, ADA is under selling pressure. Price has now entered this 85 to 93 cent micro support zone, which should, however, only offer weak support in the B wave of a diagonal pattern. I would not rely on this diagonal pattern. I find it quite low probability, but as long as the market holds above 85.8 cents, it has a chance. However, any break below that level, especially also a break below 83 cents, would indicate that in the white scenario, the larger degree fourth wave is likely still unfolding. Yeah, that's the update about ADA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.